So Matt, Wim, thanks for joining us. Next product on the hit list, the Axis Alpha, which once again is being sported by Wim. Matt, are you going to kick us off?
Yeah, I'll do a quick intro. So this is an autumn-winter 21 piece, the Montane men's Axis Alpha jacket. This is a thermally regulating down and hybrid insulated jacket. Lots of tech going on in this piece. You've got Gore-Tex Infinium, we've got Pertex Quantum Air, and Polartec Alpha, which Wim will take us through in a minute. This piece was constructed as, in the search for this ultimate piece of protective clothing. So it's for fast-paced activity, still in true Montane style. But it's really looking at how that is achieved in changeable weather conditions. Did a lot of testing in the cold chamber to kind of look at zonal mapped areas in terms of where we needed to use what technology and what fabric. And this is really to get that true balance, really, in terms of that protection from the elements mixed with sort of efficient heat and moisture management. And that's all about keeping you comfortable when you're working hard, really, whilst being protected from those elements. So Wim is modeling the narwhal blue and electric blue version now with the kiwi pops. It does come in the black version as well. It's all black with alpine red pops. I'll let him take you through the features and materials of the jacket.
Thanks, Matt. So yeah, feature-wise, as you can tell, it's got a micro chamber construction in the core of the body, so keeping your body nice and warm. Fully adjustable rollaway insulated climbing helmet compatible hood, nice wide stiffened peak in there as well. Full length two-way YKK Vislon front zip with internal storm flap as well. 2 zipped hand pockets, nice and big, get maps in there, no bother. A concealed zip chest pocket as well, ideal for your phone and compass or whatever. Pre-elasticated cuffs, should I say, with insulation goes over the top there, keeps it all nice and snug. An adjustable hem with cinchable draw cords on both sides. Material-wise, as Matt said, it's got lots of passive technologies working in conjunction with each other. And there's a 30 denier Gore-Tex Infinium nylon in the core body and over the arms. Show all these parts. So all the high wear parts. 30 denier Pertex Quantum Air nylon across the back and across the arms. I got those mixed up. Sorry. Infinium on the chest. Pertex on the arms and on the back. There we go. 120 grams per square meter of Polartec Alpha on the arms, on the back, all the hard wearing areas, all the areas that might get a bit damp or under compression. Obviously, Polartec Alpha works a lot better if it's a bit wet or compressed than down does. Speaking of the down, it's got 90 grams of 9010 water-resistant, fluorocarbon-free, hyper-dry goose down to 800 plus fill, which is the same down as we use on our 8,000 meter climbing suit, the Apex 8000. And it's a really good quality down, which is also part of the Responsible Down Standard and also Track My Down certified. So yeah, lots of things going on, but they're all, as I said, they're all working very passively together. So you can really just focus on what you're doing, which is climbing, mountaineering, that kind of thing. It's a really nice intuitive piece, really clever.
Good effort in getting around those various tongue twisters there, Wim. That was as I say, there's a lot going on with this jacket, and one of the greatest shames about not being able to actually do these trade shows face to face is because, like, of all the things you've just shown us today, this is the one that I really want to actually see, feel, put on, because there's
pretty clever.
I love the Polartec Alpha's great. The integration of the down, the Infinium, and all the rest of it is just like, I know that I'm not going to review this one basically because Dan Bailey is going to trump me to it as well. It makes me even more both bitter and jealous. But yeah, like you say, for climbing, would you view this as being like a sort of off-season belay jacket or something that could be used in sort of outright winter, but maybe as a more active piece?
Yeah, it's definitely more of an active piece, I'd say. I think if you're standing around, you probably notice a pinch a bit. All the technologies are there to keep the temperatures around where it needs to be, but you can still work hard in it. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, definitely kind of an active piece for sure.
Yeah, some more on-the-go regulation is. I mean, I guess it's not like you don't produce enough down jackets for people to keep people warm when they are standing around.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a bit more about the Gore Infinium as well? Because I know that's a product that we're seeing more and more of. And if I've just asked you the most complicated question I can, then feel free to give me the best answer you will. But I don't know, I'll pitch that to either of you.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Infinium. So yeah, the Gore-Tex Infinium with windstopper technology is used on the core, front of the body, the upper arms, and the upper hood. It's totally windproof. You know, this is a highly water resistant, extremely breathable piece. So this is, providing protection from wind chill, snow and rain showers, and that's to both the down insulation and the wearer themselves as well. Yeah, that's, the piece about this is really about offering exceptional warmth to weight and optimum insulation efficiency. So underneath that Gore-Tex Infinium is a collection of stitched through baffles containing 9010 water resistant fluorocarbon free hyperdry, which Wim mentioned. So it's that combination of the two together. But I suppose from the Infinium point of view, it's that extreme breathability, and the protection, that balance between the two that we're going for. So hopefully not an expert in Infinium, but that gives you kind of an overview of why it was used and how it's used in combination with the jacket.
Good effort. Wim got around the tongue twisters and you got around the awkward questions. So I think that's good effort on both.
I think from our point of view, there's a lot going on in that jacket, but at Montane, it's all about that less is more. So it's combining that all aesthetically to make it pleasing, and then also from a design point of view, making it all work together. I think it's something that it's achieved with this. Still looks great. You can see the design on this color in particular. You can kind of see where the areas are. The black's a little bit more subtle for those who don't want it popped out, but it's all sort of balanced really nicely. So we're all really excited about this piece as well. So if Dan tests the piece, I'm sure we can sort you out with a piece as well, Rob, just to sort of, you can give us your expert opinion on it.
I'd love that. I mean, I'd also love to think that was an expert as well, but I'll take both of those offers up then anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking us through that. I say, it's really difficult with these things because there's so many features within it. What the last thing you want to do is create a Frankenstein's monster of a product.
Yeah, exactly.
With all of the cool stuff, but just disjointed. And again, the thing about this, with all the mapping that you're describing and the key areas where you want heat to be maintained, but also where you want actually, your sweat to be let out. It just, it looks like a great piece and I'm really jealous. But thanks for joining us again anyway, guys, and look forward to catching up soon.
Yeah, likewise. Cheers, Rob. Take care.
See you later.